back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a set of stamping. I've got a new plate from Moyra and I really want to use it, so that is what I'm going to do today. Oh, right, now that's gone. So this is the plate. It's called, where is it? Up here. Blossometry, I think that's how you say it. If not, then never mind, I'm used to looking like I'm going to do it. And then I'm also going to be using this Mother Nature collection one from Moyra UK, I think, yeah, Moyra UK as well. So colours I'm going to be using are these 5. I'm doing like a pastel range, a pastel shades of colours. So Dolly Daydream, Lil Cutie, Pearls of Singer, Granny Smith and Bellini. And then I'm also going to be using these Flakes and Dust, Vera, Jezebel and Mary Bell. And then I'm going to be using my little stamping equipment as well. I've put together like one really easy to get to, like the things I use the most tray, then everything else is just thrown in a drawer because I hardly use it. So I'm going to be using the black stamping polish from Moyra, their stamper. I've got some polishes here in case I want to add any colour, and then I'll be using this scraper as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've just started off by putting all of my tips that are prepped and ready onto this stand. I'm just going to use this stand for now, and then obviously when it comes to stamping we'll do them individually. I'm now going to go in with each of my colours and just very quickly do 2 coats of each colour and a coat of velvet top coat on every nail, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we're back out the lamp, and the velvet top coat that I have used is from Blue Sky and requires you to remove a tacky layer. So I'm just going to go in and do that before I do anything else. So if I'd have thought about what I was actually going to do before I went to do it, I wouldn't have needed to velvet top coat every single nail, but it's not an issue. We'll go with it, it's fine. So I'm going to be having a couple slightly different to each other. Originally I was going to do a full set of the exact same thing on each nail because they're all different colours. They would have all looked different anyway with the different flakes and stuff, but I've changed my mind as usual. And I'm going to instead do something a little bit different to my original plan. I'll probably end up regretting it like I always do, but sometimes ones that go a bit off track turn out to be the best, so we're going to hope that that's going to be one of this. It's going to be one of those times. So that's the velvet top coat all completed. They look beautiful already. I love a nice velvet pastel colour. So next step, we're going to take them off here now because I'm going to be doing them separately to each other. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get my little dotty magnet instead. So first things first, I'm going in with Give Me Strength. I've decided to voice over this video because it was just a loud day in my household today and I've just got bored of keep pausing, start again, so I just ended up just going ahead and then deciding to voice over after. So please ignore for the whole video the 2 nails on the outside of these 3, the green and the peach one, because I actually decided that I hated them by the end of it and I changed my mind completely on what I was going to do with them. So you'll see that they do get more and more awful throughout the video. I've cut out all of the times of me doing them because it was a waste of time, and then at the end I filed off all the bits that I didn't like and ended up going in and doing something different. So you will see how I did those 2, because obviously you'll know what they look like from the thumbnail, but yeah, just ignore how they looked before then. It was bad, don't know why I did it. So I'm just going in now, while that Give Me Strength layer that I've just applied is still wet, I'm just going in with Vera and the 2 flakes and basically just dabbing it on pretty randomly. The one in the middle I put all over just to make it a little bit different, and then the ones on the outside of the one in the middle, like the blue and the pink, I put just as like a circular oval type of shape in the middle because that's the shape of the stamps that I was going to use. So I did decide which stamps I was going to use before I did this step, just so I knew whereabouts to put it. I didn't want it to be perfect inside the circle or oval of what I was stamping on, but I did want it to be sort of in that sort of design. So I'm just going in here with the dust and the flakes. And then when I'm finished that, I will pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds to cure fully. Okay, so once that's come out of the lamp and that's all cured, I'm then going in with another coat of Give Me Strength. This is going to make sure that all the flakes and everything stay in place, and when I wipe over them to get rid of the tacky layer, it's basically not going to rub off everything that I've just put on. So this is just a nice protective layer, and then I will wipe off the tacky layer and then we can go in with our stamping. Okay, so getting straight into the stamping, I've chose which images I'm going to use. I'm just using the black stamping polish from Moyra, and I'm just going in with my Moyra stamper. I don't know how I did it, but I misplaced the scraper at the very beginning of the video, so I ended up not using it all the way through. And then when I got to the end and I had a look on my desk, it was right next to me, so I'm not sure what the hell was going on there and where it appeared from, but while I was looking for it to use it, I couldn't find it for the life of me. But never mind, I got on well with the one that I used anyway, so it's fine. So this is the first one, and now going in with the second one, a slightly different design for this one. This is more of a rounded one, it's got a little bit less detail on it. Just getting off all the excess off my stamper that I don't want, to make sure I don't have any bits there that I don't need. And then I'm just lining it up where I want it, and then popping it straight onto the nail, making sure to put enough pressure on, and then lifting off gently. And then we're going on to the third one. So that's what those two look like. Really, really happy with how they turned out. I love this plate. If you don't have it, you need it, or one very similar, because it's just beautiful. So it's called Blossometry 2. I'm thinking, obviously, that means that there's a first, like there's a number one, so I might have to get that as well. Have a look what it looks like. So anyway, I'm going in now with the next one. I actually decided I didn't like that when I scraped it off and looked at it. This is what the good thing about clear jelly, like the clear jelly type of stampers, is that you can look through them and see what it's going to look like before you place it down, and obviously I decided I didn't like it, so I ended up going in with this diamond type of one instead, and I was much happier with how that one looked. Okay, so obviously, like I said, I ended up absolutely hating those two on the outside, so I ended up filing off anything that was on there that I'd done earlier, and I'm going in now with the dust and the two flakes again and just placing them in a diagonal motion. Obviously, it's really blurry, which is really annoying, but you're not really missing much. I'm literally just placing it on, but instead of going in the middle or all over, I'm doing it in a diagonal way, and you will see why in a second. So I do that on the green one, and then I do it in the opposite direction on the peachy coloured one, and then I will go in with some more stamping once that is cured and once I've put another coat of Give Me Strength on top.
Okay, so I'm using this stamping plate this time. This is also from Moyra. Really sorry about the reflection. I do not look good close up. So this is the spider gel plate from Moyra. I love this plate. It's so good. Obviously, I could have used actual spider gel for this design, but because it was a stamping video, I thought, you know what, let's make it all stamping and we'll just use stamping plates. So that piece of white there was already on my stamper, on my scraper. I hadn't cleaned it, and obviously this just proves why you should. But I got it off easy enough, so it wasn't an issue. So once I've done that, this is what it looks like. Really, really love those plates. And then I did that exactly the same on the other one, just the opposite direction. Now I'm just getting a little bit of black paint and a dotting tool, and I'm literally just adding dots to every single nail in random places, just not too much and not too close to each other. And then once I've done that, I'm totally finished. So I really hope you like this design. I do go over and top coat with a gloss top coat at the end. Obviously, if you wanted it to be matte, then that would look really good. You could even matte at this stage and then put your glossy dots on. I think that would look really effective. But I decided to go full gloss because I just love a shiny nail. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then please give me a thumbs up so I know that these are the types of videos that you like. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Bye.